I'm dressed like a friggin' rainbow. What a great way to start 2025. Another great way to start the new year is with a brand new mod to play. I present to you the NASCAR Heat 5 1997 mod from Dave Burnell. Would you look at that? My bandaged head is already on the website. You may remember that video from the beginning of 2024. That was the first version of this mod that Dave put together. Well, this is the final complete version with a full fleet of race cars. My man has sunk over 150 hours into this project to accurately depict the 1997 season in NASCAR Heat 5. I'm gonna walk you through all the drivers, we'll check out the new paint schemes, and then we'll hit the track. In the first version of the mod, the first video I did, I raced as Dale Earnhardt, and we kinda beat up on the Rainbow Warrior that day. Today we get even. You're gonna taste the rainbow! Already a much different look to the game. You got the NASCAR Winston Cup Series logo, and also the NASCAR Busch Beer Series logo, and Craftsman truck. Is the whole thing modded? Okay, it's just the logo. The same goes over here. This has been modded as well by Dave. 2024 schemes. Nice little touch though, throwing in those logos. First driver we have on the docket today is John Andretti. Johnny Benson in the number 30 car. So he would be driving a Pontiac, but that's been replaced with a Cheatin' Yoder. Brett Bodine in the number 11 car. Jeff Bodine in the 7. Jeff Burton, do not ask him for an autograph. He will reject you. I speak from experience. Here's Boomhauer.
He like a butterfly flapping his wings.
Derek Cope thinking he could creep in on my rainbow territory. Ricky Craven, our teammate today. The 46 would drive my OCD crazy if I was racing this car. David Green. I don't think it's supposed to say that. Our arch nemesis of the day. Bill Elliott's McDonald's 94. If there was ever a paint scheme to define a decade, that is 1990s NASCAR wrapped up in a nutshell. Were they actually doing this with the car numbers in the 90s? It really would have been difficult for me to be a fan. Cartoon Network, Jeff Green. Steve Grissom in the number 41 Kodiak machine. Bobby Hamilton in a 43 Toyota, predicting the future. Ernie Irvin's beautiful Haviline 28. And Dale Jarrett in the 88. Bobby Labonte's Interstate 18. Terry Labonte's Kellogg's number 5. as thrown back by Kyle Larson in 2024. Chad Little, 97 John Deere. Dave Marcus in his number 71. Does Kodak still exist? Mark Martin with his ball chiller hose. Oh, you missed that last week? Rick Mast, 75. A very young and spry Jeremy Mayfield racing for Kmart. Holy shit, this is 90s. Teddy Musgrave in the 16 machine. Another fucking cockeyed number. Kyle Petty, Hot Wheels, baby. Ricky Rudd in the 10. Ken Schrader in a beautiful Skull 33. Morgan Shepherd in a car I have never seen before. Mike Skinner before Jimmy stole his sponsor. Lake Speed's number 9. Jimmy Spencer is a two-humped camel. Everything on the screen right now, that is the 90s. When did the Power Rangers appear? Dick Trickle, 64. Kenny! Rusty! Boogity boogity. And last, but certainly, definitely last at this point in his career, Mikey Walnuts. Wow, so we also have updated graphics, not for Canadian Tire, but for all the tracks that they were actually racing at the time. Look at the 40 car flying through the air at Sonoma. What do you say we rattle the 3's cage at Bristol? Pretty sure I forgot to mention that down in the description, I'll have the link so you can download the mod for yourself. We got the 3 cars starting up on the front row in second spot. At the end of this race, he's gonna find out at the end of my rainbow, there's not gonna be a pot of gold waiting for him. What's gonna be waiting for him is a knuckle fucking sandwich. Much like Ricky Rudd just found out. Yeah! You don't wanna fuck with this rainbow of every color. You know that driver of the 3 invited me into his motor coach earlier this weekend. I thought it was to make amends for all the wrongdoings that he's done to me over the course of the 1990s. But when I got in there, he grabbed me by the neck and stuck my head in his toilet. And he gave me a swirly, but it wasn't just a regular swirly. It was a dirty swirly. He hadn't flushed in a week. After drying my eyes on his shag carpeting, he said to me, "Thanks for cleaning the bowl this week. Now I don't gotta do it. I am not your personal toilet bowl wine."
Keep it up. That was your best lap ever.
You're goddamn right, I just put up my best lap ever. As reported to me by myself, Jeff Gordon, up on top of he's in the spotter stand, and we're driving the car. Man can do it all. Look who the hell is up here in second. You know what, Terry? You know what? Today is the day we finally get even with that 3. We're gonna have ourselves a 1-2 at Bristol, with me being number 1. Because let's be honest here, I run this show at the end of the day. Hendrick ceases to exist if I leave the squad. If you leave, we'll be all right. Krusty the Walrus out front. You know, him and Jeff Gordon Ramsay, they weren't always on the best of terms. Well, it's time to ignite that fire again. I just gotta find a way. You know what? Hendrick doesn't exist without me. It can exist without you. I'm sorry to rattle your cage a bit there, Terry.
All clear.
But I'm going for this victory. What the? Oh, shit.
All clear.
He did that on purpose. He slowed down all the traffic on purpose because he knew that I wouldn't slow down. Or maybe he did that to help me get the lead because he's such a good team player. I'm not sure which to believe. Oh, crap. No! 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 No!
Count top 5. You got one.
Somewhere Terry is laughing, and probably Dale Earnhardt as well. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure it was the 1997 Daytona 500 where Hendrick finished 1, 2, 3. So to make it up to Terry, I'm gonna try to wrangle up him and Ricky and get to the front of this thing and win the race. Again, where I win and the 2 of them finish behind me. I am Jeff Gordon after all. I'm the main character of the 90s. We're 4 wide already. Completely unnecessary to do. It's lap 1. To be fair, I created the 4 wide scenario. You see who's leading? Of course he's leading. We're gonna have to get him out of the lead. First things first, though, we're gonna have to find our teammates and sync up. I'm gonna have to get them as my drafting partners so they go where I go and, well, we could be fast together, like this. It'd be really great if they could figure out how to get near the front without me, but seeing as I'm the nucleus of the team, I doubt that is going to happen. Pretty sure I have spotted my first teammate and Ricky just up the road, the Budweiser machine. Target acquired. We gotta start bump drafting the hell out of him. This race is only 10 laps long. All right, Ricky. I control whether you get a paycheck this week. So you go where I tell you to. We're gonna drop to the bottom. Ricky, we're gonna drop. Ricky, let go of his bumper. Drop to the bottom. He's locked in with this, whoever the hell that is in front of him. The 7. Get off of him. There we go. Exactly what I wanted. The drafting partner enabled. Now he'll go wherever the hell I tell him to. So that's 1 guy. Just keep it down around the bottom and we should be able to pick up positions. Haven't seen the 5 car anywhere yet, but he's probably pretty upset with me after Bristol, so he might be ducking me. Hang on to it! I will at least say that I did a mighty fine job cleaning that toilet, but my hair hasn't felt the same since. We're moving forward, but not nearly fast enough, Ricky. We're gonna have to pick up the pace. We're on 2.5 laps to go. If you could get underneath that 10 time. Nah, you're not gonna do it? Okay. All right, I'm gonna report to Rick. It would absolutely figure that the 5 car is way the hell on the outside. How am I supposed to pick him up? Okay. I've quite literally done everything in my power to help out this guy. Worked a little bit, but not... Stop! Stop side drafting me! This side drafting was slowing me down so much. Oh, he ain't making it to the front in this race. Racking it back up again! This time, 20 laps, and this time we got cautions. Captain Swirly in the lead. Nothing would make me happier than to blow his doors off with 3 Hendrick cars. 5 to the lead. All right, well, that's a big old chunk of the battle. Where is Ricky? Maybe both of them have speed. Maybe I don't have to worry about finding either of them, and I can just drive my happy ass all the way up there. No, I'm not that lucky. I see Budweiser just up the road. You know good and goddamn well that I'm gonna do all this work with the 25, and once we get up near the front, that is when the 5 is gonna bail. He's gonna bounce just to stick it to me after Bristol. Ricky, same shit as last time. Drop it to the bottom. Get the hell down there, man! 5 car has lost the lead. It now belongs to the 10. The 5 is leading the outside line, but the outside line, it doesn't work. NASCAR Heat 5, Daytones, the outside line does not work.
Stay low.
No, no, no! I brought out the yellow there on purpose to ease the suffering, to slow the deluge of pain that is now upon me because he's in 28th. Terry, just keep your freaking ass up there in 5th and wait for the 2 of us. Ricky, I'm pretty sure is on this outside line somewhere. Man, these guys restart really slowly. Just let the outside line go. Hold up this bottom. What are we doing? Fucking hit the fucking gas. Look at all the damage that Ricky has. This isn't going well. Finally, Dave Marcus, it took you the entire back straightaway to decide to bump draft me. Look at the amount of time I lost. I'm hoping Ricky's car is still aerodynamic enough to receive a push. Looks like Terry isn't listening to my orders whatsoever, and he jumped to the outside, and he's given up 5th and 6th and 7th, and he's falling back. That's what you love to see. We found our drafting buddy again. Lost a little bit of touch with the pack. Gonna have to find this draft real soon. Running out of laps yet again. You know, if Terry could have held that lead, I could have just driven myself up there. We could have at least gotten a 1-2. Getting close to having to pull the nuclear option. The nuclear option is me ditching my freaking stupid teammates and going for the win myself. I find it hard to believe with all this Hendrick horsepower that we're not able to run them down. Ricky, the writing is on the fucking wall. There's a reason why you didn't last at Hendrick very long. Get out of the way! Things have turned nuclear. 4 laps, 10 miles. Can I make up 21 positions? Wow, now he's gonna push me. All right, Ricky, yeah, if you could just follow me on up there, that'd be great. This is not at all how the 1997 Daytona 500 went. I am gonna need the biggest, fattest freaking run to ever exist in physics in order to pull this one out of my ass. But we're moving. We are moving! I'm the top running Hendrick car at the moment. That's not really saying a hell of a lot, though. Probably could have used a couple of cautions in order to have a better shot at completing the challenge. Sadly, those just did not materialize.
Clear high, bud.
I am not gonna get beaten by you.
All right.
I fucking Why did... I was literally just talking about cautions. Walking away with the 1997 Daytona 500 will be Sterling Marlin, Ted Musgrave in 2nd, and Rusty Wallace in 3rd. Yeah, that's definitely a much better top 3. Whatever, I'm done. Thank you to Dave again for his incredible work on this mod. All the cars look really great, and I'll have, again, the link down in the description so you guys can download this for yourself. Hopefully you purchase NASCAR Heat 5 before 2025 because, well, it's not for sale anymore. Why? I fucking wrecked. What did I think was gonna happen? What did I think was I just gonna get away with wrecking the 3 car? No, of course NASCAR's gonna put a caution out for that. Thank you for watching. I love ya. Ow. Happy New Year. See you in the next thing that I do. I'm done. Goodbye!